Alright guys, what's up? Today I've got a little bit of a comparison video that I'm going to do. So I've got my Fenix flashlight, which I don't believe I've done a video over this one yet. So I'll have one of those coming up soon. See? Alright, and I've got my Olight. Alright, now I do have a video of this one. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll try to remember to leave a link. If not, just go search it up, Olight Secret 4 Pro. So anyways, I wanted to kind of, like I said, do a little comparison video over the two. Alrighty, so I've got, I've packed both of these probably the same amount of time. I've maybe packed this one a little bit more, not because I like it any better or anything, you know, just because I've probably packed it a little bit more. The main reason I've packed this one more is because of this pocket clip. I really like the pocket clip. I wish this one had a pocket clip. It's got the little, you know, this little sheath thing that it's got, but for me it doesn't really fit in my pocket good. It's more of like a belt carry. Now I can, you know, I can carry it on my belt, but you know, it kind of is what it is as far as that goes. This to me would be better if I was like, say, a police officer and had their vests. You could slide it in on your vest. You know, it's got this little mount that you can just attach it to, and it stays there. As far as the flashlight itself goes, it's a really nice flashlight. I like it a whole lot. So as soon as you pull it out of the sheath, so it clicks in there, it is not falling out. You know, you can hear it doesn't rattle. If you did hear rattle, it's probably just that right there. But so you pull it out of the sheath, all right, and it's already ready to go. All right. Aside from that, if you don't use it, it kind of goes into like an automatic little lock thing. All you got to do is adjust it, and then you turn it on. So it just kind of goes into like a little bit of sleep mode or something. All right, and that's what that bezel right there does, is it adjusts. All right, you can't really see it on camera because of the light, but it'll show you the brightness over here, and then it'll show you like the battery life. So it's got 4 levels of battery. All right, so there's that. I do like those features of being able to see the battery life and everything. You know, it's not a make or break or anything, but I really do like it. I like the lumens. The feel is, it's a super just rugged feeling flashlight. It's easy to get to that button. You know, it's not going to matter if you got gloves on or not. You know, super easy to get to that button. It's really easy to hit that dial and to dial it up. It's really adjustable as far as the brightness goes. Let's see if you can. So. Alright, so that is, I think, the brightest, as long as this is charged up all the way, and you can see how it just goes to really dim to where you've got like just like a little moonlight kind of thing. So again, really nice flashlight. It's got this really durable like knurled right there, so that way if you did need to use this as like a blunt force kind of striking tool, you know, you 100% could. So overall, I really like this flashlight. Let's get into the Fenix and tell you what I like about it. So again, it's about the same size as far as it goes. You know, they're both extremely similar. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 modes. Alright, so instead of having the rotating bezel, this one has a different sort of rotating bezel. Alright, so this one is a brighter flashlight by just a few, I think just by a few hundred lumens. It definitely gets warm. I don't necessarily feel like it gets warmer, but it might, just because it is a little bit of a brighter flashlight. And again, you just rotate it. Alright, it's got a SOS pattern, and then it's got a like the strobe, which also this one has a strobe too. So both of them has a strobe. As far as I know, this one does not have an SOS. But to me, that's not necessarily a make or break. I mean, as bright as a flashlight is, if you wanted to signal to somebody, you could turn it on and off, and it's not really going to be, it's not going to be that big a deal. With this one, it'd be a lot harder to turn it on and off brightly. If you was trying to signal to somebody at a far distance, because you would have to go through all your different settings. So you're not going to go like on, off, with the brightest setting. With this one, you can. So, just different little things. Both of them are really nice flashlights. This one actually came with an extra battery, and my Olight did not. So, I mean, again, it's just one of those, things. You got different flashlights, you got different capabilities with them, and both of them will use a USB-C charge. So with this one, you've got your regular Olight charge, but it comes with the USB-C port, right here, so that way, you can keep it plugged in and charged, or you can just use your regular Olight. So either way, USB-Cs are becoming more, I feel like, more popular, so a lot more things are coming with them. This comes with the USB-C. Alright, so we've got this little dust cover right there, as you can see, and it's pretty heavy duty. Now, it doesn't have like a light indicator as far as the battery goes. It's got this right here, and let's see, when I turn it on, you can see it turns green. Alright, now when it needs charged, it goes red. And it won't go to the brightest setting. Now that's one thing that I've noticed about this flashlight is for some reason, I don't know if it's the way I pack it or something, but it's almost like this will loosen up or something, and it won't go to the brightest setting. But it's not a big deal, because all I've got to do is unscrew it and then just like screw it back in. So it's not like a defect or something. I think it's just like the way I carry it. Something to do with the way I carry it. It's like it kind of loosens it up, and not really that big a deal. Just kind of just fixes it, and then yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Just off of looks, just tell me in the comments which one you guys would go with. I don't really have a preference. Both of them are kind of just too different. This one has a like main beam, so it'll reach really far. I think it was like 500 meters or something. This one is more of just like a broadcast light. So again, different applications calls for different kind of flashlights. It's not really, it's not really here or there. It's mostly just, different applications, like I said. So, sometimes it's nice to have a really bright beam. Other times it's nice to broadcast out and just have a better, kind of better field of view. So both of them is really nice flashlights. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys have either one of these flashlights, and let me know if you guys like them. If you don't have these flashlights, let me know what you guys pack every day. I'd like to get, it'd be nice to have more people commenting. If you don't, it's not that big a deal. I don't comment on all kinds of videos myself. But, if you guys feel like it, just leave me a little comment. Let me know if you guys even like these kind of videos. Yeah, you can see, I've had some use on both of them. So I don't really feel like I'm coming in at it like I just bought these flashlights and I haven't really field tested them out. I've tested both of them. They both hold a really good charge. I don't feel like one's any better than the other as far as that goes. Even though this one is brighter by a couple hundred lumens, it doesn't seem like it runs out of battery anytime, any faster. Like I said in my review of my Olight, a lot of times, usually what I'll do is I just run my flashlight at the brightest setting, But with this one, I don't really feel like I have to because of the bright beam. Usually, I'll run it on like the second, maybe the third notch. You know, just because the way the beam is and everything, it just seems like it's a really bright flashlight. And most of the time I wouldn't run this one at the highest setting either. What I do is I'll turn it on and then just run the bezel up. You know, both of them really bright flashlights. I've got no complaints about either one of them. And yeah, they just kind of, you know, whichever one I feel like packing, I'll pack one from different days, each day to the next. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.